A big thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, and a big thanks to all of these donators of $5 or more. Radio Raptor, An Enthusiast, Vlad Tepish 3176, and Willie Davenport. You've all helped make these episodes possible. Howdy, Insufferable Gaming fans. Your old pal Rosser here, and we appear to be playing some late-night Battletoads. How's that gonna go for us? Probably not great, all things considered, but heck if people don't just about demand it. Now, why is it a bad idea to be playing Battletoads? Well, because this bottle was a lot more full earlier. But that's the status quo, is it not? And since Dead Zergling was a good sport and did a run, now I'm gonna do a couple of runs. And we'll see if I get any farther. Spoiler alert in advance, probably not. But heck if I ain't gonna try. For that matter, there's a couple of interesting tricks I'd like to try out as well. So we'll see if that does any good. No promises, but we found a pretty interesting glitch last time, and we might just be able to do something with that if we're very careful with it. I guess we'll see. So, let's go ahead and get started. First things first. Oh yes, indeed the robo-glitch. I want to know if it works on other levels. For better or for worse. Most likely for worse. But you know, for curiosity's sake, I've got to at least try it some. Inquiring minds must know. Very important. Kick a rat. Kick a rat today. In fact, kick all the rats. Do seem to work. The DZ hath returned. Hail! Also, howdy Ice Wolf as well. I see you in Wheatstone's stream quite a bit. I assure you, I will not be anywhere near as competent. Or maybe I'll get lucky. Anything's possible, really. In honor of Battletoads, I have a frog in my throat. And Zero. How you doing? How you doing? Now, the drops. The drops, the drops, the drops. And Wretch. Also, howdy. We got a good turnout. I have no idea why, because I'm in no shape to be making any progress. And again, I have a bit of croup in my throat. so I may have to clear my throat more than once. Alright, next. Howdy, Zorgy. How you doing? Good to see you. And then dead Zergling. The reason I look a little red is because I did not fix the color balance on my camera after I was using it for something else the other day. Uh-oh. That was a bad start. Bad start. And we good, we good, we good. And we bad. Now, if I was going to dress up like an Oompa Loompa, believe me, I'd go all out. Oh my god, I'm choking hard already. Don't take my health, I need that to live. Surprisingly enough, fighting those health invaders off actually mattered this time. Don't see that every day. I mean, unless you watch Battletoads streams every day, in which case you might see it every day. That is kind of bothering me. If I can fix my coloration within 3 minutes, I'll do it. I'll do it live. Screw it. I can do this quickly now. Alright. That should be better, to say the least. Now I'm slightly less red. Or as less red as you can get. I mean, considering my face is flushed from heavy drinking, that also causes my face to be red. Now, let's do something about this fella. Focus. Focus. Alamabocus. Good. Alright. I managed not to screw that up this time. It's good, yes? I am pretty sure I had room to dodge that down there. Apparently, I was mistaken in this. That one I have room to... Yeah, okay, I saw what I did wrong as soon as I did it wrong. Easy, I told you I was in no condition to be running Battletoads today, and this is just proving it. Now I'm just playing like ass. I should at least make an attempt to focus. That's better. That was double better. Donkey! Alright. Now, I have something to test. Let's see if that weird-ass glitch will work here. It's working! It's working! My god, I can't believe... Aww. Get back up there, you. Come on. Go, 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 go. A little... Aww. A little farther. Is this some of the weirdest shit you've ever seen, or what? But you can only go so high with it, apparently. Ah, if I hadn't have fallen, maybe. Okay, if I start from a snake higher up, I bet I can get in the exit. Let's find out. As soon as one of these snakes comes back. Also, the sticker on the back of my controller is finally peeling off from a long time of abuse. Alright. Up, up, up. Oh, damn. And we're back down. Yeah. Struth. Alright. Damn. You'd think I'd have this. I should be able to jump into it any moment now. Nope, nope, nope. We're back down to the bottom. I'd better stop dicking around before I actually manage to ruin my run here. But this is worth exploring more. So we have learned that it is in fact possible to do this glitch on any of the levels that have a 2D plane. Oh, go, 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 go. Go, go. Well, that's no bueno. I think I done fudged up. I mean, it was worth trying. Were we not at least curious as to whether or not this would work? Because I was. Yeah, I see that. Therein lay the problem. Oh my god. I despawned the holes that the snakes come out of. Oh, no, wait, wait, there's one. Come back, Snick. Come back. I suppose if this were even remotely plausible, someone else would have figured it out by now, huh? Alas. It was a noble experiment. I'm sure there's something I can do with this glitch. I just can't figure out what. Not yet. But someday I'll figure it out. Bummer, 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 bummer. Alright. Time to restart then. Time to restart. Okay. It's at least interesting. I will find a way to take advantage of this. Maybe not today, maybe not a month from now, but eventually. And when I do, it will be glorious. You mark my words. Markham? It was interesting, though. It was interesting in the sense that it could still climb on the snakes themselves. Which says to me that the snakes might not be sprites, but actually parts of the background that are cycling through. Interesting from a programming perspective. If only I could be sure. Okay. At least this will give me a chance to not screw up so much on Surfin' City. Hopefully. If I can get through there with a few more lives this time, I'd be much obliged. Wretch, if I can find a way to do that, I absolutely will. I'll do some experimenting with it. I mean, naturally I'll have to beat the level fair and square before I start cheating it. But it would be nice to know that I have options to not have to actually deal with it every time. In the future. Unless I just find a way to get really good at that level. Which, it's Rat Race, so no one ever does. I mean, I say no one ever does. I'm sure people do, just not me. I'm people. I count. B. Alright, this is the level I should try not to screw up as much this time. I did absolute garbage at it last time. That was better. Initially. Still plenty of time to screw this up. Especially during the Black fight. I've been known to screw up a Black fight from time to time. Sometimes catastrophically. Yep. Why don't I just hop up the background? It seems like a nice thing that a frog could hop up to get around an enemy rat. The Bemulleted Menace strikes back. Will make me use my beatdown stick. I had to use my beatdown stick. I'd feel bad for him if he were wearing sensible pants. But he's not. Bullets don't go with Speedos. Ever. Ever. Oh geez. Oh, that was the one up. Whoops. I thought I had a second jump to go through first. I guess not. Oh well. Rat stick. Okay. No dicking around this time. Let's go forth and make some progress. I just know that if I started at the right place, I could totally make it, but that's something for me to try out on my own time, I'm sure. The elevator shaft. Intruder excluder. And thus it is. Now I'm scared to duck and turn. Because I'm afraid that I'm just going to warp right out of the level. And not in a good way, like you want, but in a bad way, as in, you can't win. That's not what you want. I just have to be judicious with my use of ducking and turning. I've forgotten how to get this. Well, I got it, but I didn't like the end result. That's disfortunate. How did I do this before? I seem to have completely forgotten. That's so weird. Like that, I guess. I'm glad to hear it, DZ. Glad to hear it. I am, in fact, playing this old punishing game, Mr. Stick. With very little success, overall. Whoa. Almost screwed myself over on that one. Boom, bitty boom. And I've already managed to use a glitch to softlock myself once during this run. And had to start over. But really, that was experimental. I rather expected such a thing to happen. What? Thanks, game. Appreciate that. I used to have a nifty stick that I could use to beat up bad guys with, but it's gone now. At least I still have rum. I mean, I get more points if I beat them without the weapon anyway, so... That's what I mean. Sometimes in this level, you just glitch right the hell out. I don't understand it. But I suppose I don't really need to. I just need to figure out how to avoid it consistently. I mean, points haven't been relevant since the Atari ages, except that they give you a 1-up, if you get enough of them. I mean, that's really the only point of points, is to get the 1-ups. If it weren't for the 1-ups, I would not care at all. And you definitely need the 1-ups in this one. Ooh, yeah. I used to play old Atari games with my buddy Guthrie, and he'd say, while you weren't paying attention, I beat you by 5,000 points. And then I'd say, while you were paying attention to the game, I drank 5 of your beers. Yeah, Super Mario 3 tournaments. How did they even know where that warp whistle was? They had a huge arcade at the mini golf course when I went the other day. But they were mostly newer games, like racing games. And I'm barely competent at driving in real life, much less on an arcade cabinet. Yeah, once they unplug that machine, forget it. Alright, about time to fight the Robo-Manus, and I'm glad that I missed that jump, because I think that would have gotten me dead. One more. Here we are. Upstaging people at Super Mario Bros. 3 is fun, though. I may not be good at the arcade points grinders, but I am damn good at platformers. I may not be very good at Battletoads, but I'm good at platformers. Platformers are basically my bread and butter. Whoa! Did a little double jump there. Tried to psych me out. He did. Just be calm, take it slowly and carefully, and we will get through this fight. That was objectively incorrect. Oh, I love calmer games. I probably put about 200 hours into Stardew Valley, but I couldn't think of a way to make it interesting to stream. Because people usually like watching, you know... They usually like watching me pull my hair out instead. But yeah, I definitely like the nice, relaxing games. I just very rarely do them on stream. A bunch of people probably would, but the problem is I honestly don't know how I could possibly make it interesting. Alright. He shouldn't take but a few more hits. I know you're gonna jump forward. That's not too far off. That really isn't too far off. Oh shit, I'm starting to hover. I don't want to hover. Don't hover. Hovering is forbidden. Oh, please tell me I can still hit him. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I just hovered myself out of a victory. That was close. You'll notice I'm slightly above the floor there. And now the Terratubes. My usual Waterloo. On account of because they're sewer pipes, you see. That's a historical pun. No, I don't think my slight hovering made me squish-proof. I think it was just my timing with my attacks in that case. I'm pretty sure I could have been very squishable at that point. My goal now is to get farther than DZ got when he did his run earlier. And, if that works, my secondary goal is to see if I can avoid dying immediately during the rat race level. Which is unlikely. Oh crap. That was very nearly disastrous. Oh sure, you're getting through this level soon. But there's always the next one. You haven't won yet, buddy. Oh crap. That was close. Well, I'll give you that. You are much more consistent. Like oatmeal. I knew what I did wrong as soon as I did it there. Ah! I needed that one up. Very fortunate. Getting electrocuted. Less fortunate. Some might say unfortunate. In fact. And giggity go. Goldfish. I was punching you, ass of a game. Just because you didn't register my button presses doesn't mean I didn't press them. Now that was entirely my fault. Yay, back at the start. That was dangerous and I should not have done it. Now, Dead Zergling, would you like to tell the class why I shouldn't have done that? Sure, whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy. Well, as you can see, I'm getting exploded a lot. Link, glad you could make it. I've never beaten this game before. In fact, I've never beaten the level after this, and today's not looking like it's gonna be my day. But by God, I'm gonna give it another couple of tries anyway. Really? Really? I just gave DZ a bunch of shit about charging into those things because it's safer if you grab them and slam them against the ceiling. That wasn't consistent. There. Yeah, Dead Zergling. Load out your ass, buddy! Yeah. A lot of people have beaten this game. And I intend to be one of those people someday. I've played a lot of ridiculously hard games. But I think if you can beat Battletoads, like, you can really claim Hall of Fame old school status. Why? Why did I do that? Why? It's because I keep drinking. I should stop drinking so that I don't make stupid mistakes. I have played Holy Diver, and I love it. I have not beaten it. Fun story about Game Genie, Dead Zergling. Originally, the Game Genie had no codes for Battletoads. But yeah, Holy Diver is another game that I'm scared to death that someone's going to ask me to do. Yeah, okay. That's okay. I've still got a couple of continues. Yeah, Legacy of the Wizard is a great game. It's got such fantastic music. It is really hard to figure out, though. Nice. I wasn't even supposed to stream tonight. I'm just doing it because some folks asked me to. Oh, yeah, I can't mash anymore. I could when I was younger. But, I have chronic bursitis. So... Hey, Gloomy Horse, how you doing? Yeah, I haven't been uploading as much lately. I'm really going to try to fix that this month. I have been very lax, and for that I apologize, so I am going to try to do much better. Actually, Wretch, that's a fun story. In Legacy of the Wizard, you might notice that at one point you pass this large dragon in the middle of a screen. And the objective is to beat 4 bosses to unseal the dragon, then find the sword, and then slay the dragon. And... oh, crud, vapors. That was not a good... well, Gloomy Horse, I can honestly say that I'm not overworked. I have a very rare disease known as attention overabundance disorder. So I'll find like a series on YouTube or something to read, and I'll be so into it that I'll sit and watch it or read it for days at a time and not do anything else. Howdy, Dre. Wretched is really hard to figure out what to do in that game without a guide. You are not joking. It's one of those games where it seems obvious after you know what to do, but figuring it out in the first place is nearly impossible on your own. See, like... I'm bad at this. Getting involved in conversation. I mean, it's great, Gloomy Horse. It really is, and I'm very blessed to be in a position where I can afford to do that. But on the other hand, like, I really wish that I had a job so I could get some money and get out of the house. Which is why I've been, you know, hitting the bricks and putting in applications pretty much everywhere. What the? Jeez, oh, Pete. And I was just giving DZ a hard time for screwing this level up, and now I'm doing the exact same thing. Is this what they call karma? Thanks, man. It's about that time of year where I'm hesitant to look for a job because, you know, I'm going to be going out of state for Thanksgiving and then turning around and going back out for Christmas. So it's like, hey, can I have a job? By the way, I need 2 days off in the first 2 months. Well, 6 days off because of ridiculously long driving times. Okay. You're right, DZ. I will do better on my next set of continues. But you know what? I'd like to do better on this set of continues. I want to get to the end of this level. And that didn't help me whatsoever. That did the opposite of help me. That hindered me. I'm the Hinderberg blimp. Oh, the humanity. Alright. I need extreme focus. I don't know what this is, and I don't know how that's supposed to help me focus. But it would look really cool in 3D. Oh yeah. That eel is not Casper the Friendly Electric... Keel. Keel. Keel-hauled. I got keel-hauled. You know, when I was a kid, I thought that keel-haul was just a pirate word that meant you... Game! That's a good question, Dre. As I was saying, though, when I was a kid, I thought that keel-haul was just a pirate word that meant kill someone. But it turns out that there's a very specific, ritual involved in it, where the captain of the ship ties someone to a rope on the back of the ship, and then, like, throws them off the front, or, you know, ties the rope wherever, and then the person gets dragged along the bottom of the ship, drowning and being torn to shreds by barnacles and rudders and shit, and they basically just have all of their body parts shredded and torn off. And that's what keel hauling really is. Yeah. It's kind of horrible, but not nearly as horrible as the pirate practice of woodling. You know, this has not given me any trouble for a long time. Is anyone familiar with woodling? I was thinking of trying to start a YouTube holiday. Do the glitch here? Well, I'm on my last life of my last, I'm on my last life of my last continue, so I might as well try it. That didn't get me very far. I got electrocuted. Yes, Dre, I've learned to do the glitch intentionally. Turns out it's not that useful. You would think that there's something I can do with it. No, Dad Zergling, I have not gotten farther than you yet. But I was thinking it would be fun to start a YouTube tradition called Woodling Day, where you dress a coconut up like a pirate head, and then you woodle it. Like, for every 50 cents someone donates, I turn the crank another time. Hey, what the? My warp escaped. Rude. I'm glad you asked, Rich. Woodling is where you take a strip of leather and you wrap it around someone's head, and you have two loops on the end, and you put a stick through the loop, and you just keep twirling that stick around and around, and the leather gets tighter and tighter until it bugs their fucking eyes out. It's very horrible. Very piratey. But it would be so cool to do that with, like, a watermelon or a coconut or something. From what I understand, Blackbeard did that to some of his victims. Get out of there. Run away, SpongeBob. Come back, dragon. Come back. Not that fast. I meant come back at a reasonable pace. Hey, the dragon's gone. Nope, I'm just gonna redo this one. I mean, level 2 isn't hard enough for me that I want to restart necessarily. And I missed. See, I was banking on the fact that I could bank some 1-ups, but then I hit the button too late because I've been drinking for hours. And then I missed the 1-up, which is not good for me. I'm not sure if that's exactly the same. Boo cake. Boo indeed. I got 99 fetishes, and the Japanese are responsible for at least 80 of them. Alright, let's see if I can get through this without screwing up too... Excuse me? Ladies and gentlemen, the Battletoads have descended into hell. Does this shit happen on an actual Battletoads cartridge? Does it? Okay, good. I got myself... Stop doing that! Knock it off! I'm hitting the crows as hard as I can. I'm using the same version of Battletoads that everyone else is. I'm starting to think that there's something wrong with my fucking controller or something. Yeah, I'll let the timer run out. There you go. That works. I know that continue wasn't worth it, Dre. I absolutely know it. But you know what? I very rarely just give up out of hand. Where the hell did he... It escaped. Oh yeah, make a easy prediction. Next thing you'll be predicting that I don't beat the entire game during this run. The trick with the robots is you kind of gotta hit them with the wrecking ball attack, and to do that you hold the direction of the wall that you're near until you turn into a wrecking ball, and then you'll kill anything in the level in one hit. Hit the bird. Thanks for not hitting the bird with that bird beak there, buddy boy. Excuse me? Am I an insane person? Of course. Of fucking course. Yeah, I think resetting the game would be fair now. I'll just... yeah, restart. Do I just have a shit copy of the game, or... because this never happened before. I wonder if it's something in my settings. I really wonder if it's something in my settings. Very well could be. Well, no, not recently. Maybe so, Wheatstone, maybe so. Let's try that. It's not a bad plan. I've got such weird settings on all the timing and everything, because I spend all day, every day, trying to optimize every part of every game that I play. You know? So it's not too much to assume that I've made a few things not work quite as well. Oh, it's running on RetroArch, which is a multi-system emulator. Really fantastic piece of software. Hello? Battletoads? There we are. And it's off kilter, because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? There we are. Once more into the breach, friends. Take a drink. Take a drink for heavy glitching. Before I start, you know what? I'm gonna just make sure there aren't any weird timing things in the video options or anything like that that could possibly be causing this. I mean, so far everything looks normal, right? Nothing super weird. Maybe if I turn off VSync. That's already off. Yeah, I think everything should be fine. You'll notice, since I turned off cropping over scan, it has the black bars at the edges of the screens. That's typical for Nintendo games, where at the edge of the screen they usually had a frame buffer. But not for every game. Restart. I definitely want to hit the warps this time. You know, I'm thinking, in a lot of old games, The Legend of Zelda 4, Link's Awakening comes to mind. The Legend of Zelda 4 comes to mind because in that game there are glitches where if you hit the left and right button at the same time, weird things happen. So I'm wondering if my controller isn't just wearing out and I'm hitting multiple directions at once. Like, if I just went crazy right here. Okay, good. Things didn't go tits up. That's good. We know that 3D levels are safe. Yes. The cause and solution to all of my problems. Absolutely. I didn't need that fly. I just ate it. Aw, man, you know, I had that acceleration glitch happen to me by accident the last time I was playing it, and I couldn't figure out why. Yeah, I think I might just need a new controller, straight up. I'll bet that's exactly it. I'll bet my controller's just going out. Man, Dre, that's really something to think about. I mean, this could explain a lot of weird shit that's been happening in my games lately. It could all be controller-based. Yeah, Link, I think that they can. But I never actually thought of having to do it. I might give that a shot. We'll see how this goes first. I don't want to stop in the middle of a run where I'm not losing immediately. Ah, hell, who am I? Smashed up Toad? Who am I kidding? I don't stop in the middle of a run where I am immediately losing. My barber didn't know when to quit, do you? Far too late on the first jump. Yeah, there's no glitch here, I'm just playing badly. Wait, I don't have to restart the run. I can just try it right now. Can't believe you're not Butter. Can you believe you're not Butters? Well, golly gee. Alright. Options for the core. This could work. Is there a disable L plus R? Nope. Crud vapors. What about in the controls? Don't see one. Well, that's unfortunate. And then I immediately died because I literally could have gone in any... You know what? No. No. Restart. I very rarely do this. But, by God, we're learning new things about this game today. And ourselves. As friends. In this spaceship called Earth. And remember, as you paint the happy little trees. Wonderful things will grow when you plant the seeds of discontent in a garden full of assholes! I am so going to wake my family up. I'll feel really bad when it happens, too. For those of you living on the West Coast, just remember it's 12:30 a.m. here. And I do not have the house to myself. But that's okay. Yep, Wretch knows what I'm talking about. Hey, come back here, Health. Luckily, I live on the opposite end of the house from where people sleep, so generally speaking, even when I'm gaming late at night, how did you know I was almost out of lead? I mean, I try to make enough cannonballs to last for every 4th of July, but my grandpa only stockpiled so much lead, and it is almost impossible to just buy pure bars of lead these days. A little birdie told me. Now, if any of you guys haven't watched cannon firing on the 4th of July, that's an old family tradition that I engage in every year, and it is so fun and satisfying. You're lucky. Birds never talk to me. I always have to listen to the damn vents whispering about how I've messed up and I should go feed the dog, and sometimes celebrity gossip. Dark whisperings from... Really? I was holding up their game. Too much chuckle fuckery and not enough Battletoadsery, I suppose. I'm trying to joke around and have a good time, but I'm ignoring the fact that I'm in the turbo tunnel. I know you are, DZ. We knows, Toki. We knows. Is it? I almost screwed that up again. That's like one of the easiest things to dodge because you literally just go either way. Alright, last part. At least I haven't screwed that part up today. Of all the times I've done it, that being the most difficult part of the level. This level, however, I have screwed up multiple times. If I could just get all the 1-ups. All two of them. It. If you didn't know any better, you'd think that my reaction times had been slowed by chemical substances or something. Weird, huh? I predict to continue using this level. That is probably not far off from the truth there. I almost let those little bastards get away with my healths. Healths. That's me good English do. What if I just throw this bastard at someone? It misses. Clearly. Glad we came up with that. Oh, I've still got one. Okay. It did nothing. Because I missed. Alright, Skylar, the Hellraiser, with the mullet. I'm just going to beat you senseless. How do you feel about that? Well, that's about 10,000 points. Alright, first jump is the one up. First jump, not the second one. Pay attention during the first jump. It wasn't the first jump, it is the second one. Well, shit. What was I thinking of? Don't you try to jinx me, dead Zergling. I'll be having none of those shenanigans. Battletoads shenanigans. One thing's for sure, cropping the overscan was probably the way to go. It... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dodge 3. Whew. Close. Take a drink. Taste the smugness of my rum. Wait, if you don't move, does that mean that the early snakes just keep coming? Huh, neat. Diet Smurm. Yes, and I'm sure that my focus will not waver from now until the last of the rest of my lives and continues. No more deaths, entire run. Just beat the level that I've never beaten, and the level after that, and the level after that. It could happen. It's technically possible. Ah, yes. This level. How many times have we been to this level? 100 times? 1,000 times? That reminds me. I played Soul Blazer, and I played Terranigma, but I didn't play Illusion of Gaia in between them, even though that's the game that I actually had growing up. because at the time another friend of mine was playing it. I could totally go back and play that one. And rock the hell out of it. Of course, after I beat some of the dozen games that I still haven't beaten yet that I've started. Priorities, of course. Very important. Yep. Aw, really? Getting sloppy. Drunk. There we go. And jump. Wait. No. Okay. You may have seen what I did wrong there for just a second, and that's that I tried to dance along with the music. Oh yeah, DZ, you tell him about Auto Archive. That is something that he is definitely going to want to check out. And that's why I don't not have a stick to kill those blobs with. It doesn't work for me. Ever. Stop failing me. It's an elevator shaft, so I'm failing upward, but not in the good way like you like. Yeah, anyone who's watching this after the fact, Wretch435 just did his first stream. And he's getting used to the idea, so definitely check him out if you get the chance. It's a fun time. Yep. Shit! Well, at least I'm getting the one-up most of the times. Ed Zergling, you're already on my list of streamers, so I don't know what you're complaining about. I auto-host you. And also, you're always in my streams. Always there. Criticizing. Cajoling. Making bets that you know damn well I'm too drunk to actually have the sense to turn down. Wondering when I'm gonna sing that song for you. I do love it. I absolutely do love it. Come on! Get rid of those fuckers. What the fuck? Alright. Here's the thing. I usually play this level when I'm drunk. Well, this game and a few others. All the ladies love the Mustang videos. Hoo-ha! After watching one of the Mustang videos, it's hard to believe that I'm single, right? Ladies. I mean, if gyrating my fat gut around to weird music in front of a green screen teaches us anything, it's that I'm quite malleable. Why do you still have that linked, Dead Zergling? Do you just keep that on your desktop in case someone asks for it? I mean, if you do, kudos, because that's hilarious. I have a hypnotic lava lamp-like gut. Oh shit. Dead Zergling, I will never delete it. I firmly believe in owning up to whatever you did. Because someone, somewhere, even if it's 1 in a billion people, will be turned on by that. That's the nice thing about the internet. No matter what your particularly weird thing that you do is, someone's going to be totally into it. China, eh? Alright. My man. There you go. I don't like men, but I find this strangely hypnotic. Like a lava lamp stuck in a avalanche, going up and down. You know, one of these days I'll do a remake of the Mustang video with, you know, better effects. Since now I have the ability to do better effects. I've been looking... Oh no, the song's gotta stay. That's the best audio track ever. From one of my favorite RPGs ever. I'm still gonna sing the song. You may not believe this, Dead Zergling, but I think about that song all the time. It keeps me up at night, wondering exactly how much it's going to cost me to rent a green screen studio so that I can get the proper angle on my video shots. Well, Rich, I wasn't going to do Medusa Head this Halloween, but since you actually asked, I wouldn't mind doing it again. Dead Zergling. If I haven't forgotten, I'm sure you haven't forgotten. Come now. Yeah, Medusa Head is definitely a thing I could do. I had kind of a blast doing it. It was kinda goofy, but I enjoyed it. Fuck, I can hit the gas blower with my stick? Yeah, like Dre said. Huh. Didn't see that coming. You learn something new every day. I know, right? Like, how many things could I kill with this stick that I haven't been able to get past before? Well, I'm almost a Robo-Manus, so... After that, we've got the Terror Tubes. The Intruder Excluder. Big Bad Boot. Everyone likes the Big Bad Boot. And the Kiss My Fist. Enjoy swinging size 13s. Do not phase out of existence. Rash, just don't do it. This one is Rash, right? I think this one's Rash. Ah, thank you, Link. Appreciate it. He's Rash, like, he's an up-and-coming leader. He makes rash decisions. Oh crap. No! I almost pulled that out of the fire, but at the last second I didn't. Alas. Really? Yes, really. I'm surprised you had to ask. About there. Shit. Alright. Ah! Jeez. Easy there, Robo. Not even the cool Robo like Prometheus from Chrono Trigger. Oh, cool. I'm phasing out of existence again. Just what I needed. Yeesh. I know I'm levitating again. I noticed. You know, that's the mark of a great game when you're like, oh shit, you're floating. Don't float. Hovering is forbidden. Don't do it. In most games, having a glitch where you levitate would be great. Not this game. No siree, Bob. Let's take this one step at a time in a calm and logical fashion. Well, that's the weird thing, Dre. I hit it by accident the first time. After that, I did it on purpose. So now I know exactly how to do it on purpose. But I'm using the exact same file I did for the game every single time before that, when it never happened by accident. It's almost like by knowing how it's done and trying deliberately not to do it, I'm subconsciously doing it just to do it or something. It's weird. I bet Mr. Sigmund Freud would have a field day with this. Pink Floyd. That'd be a... depressing? I was gonna say, that would be a great concept for a 70s band. Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd meets Sigmund Freud's weird-ass... psychology. Yes, watch those feet. That is fantastic advice that I wish I'd taken much sooner. Come on, DZ. We all knew this day would come. You practice all the time. I practice once in a while. Basically when I'm cajoled into it. I have so many other games that I should be playing. Like Landstalker and Lagoon. And by God, I'm going to play the shit out of them. This month. I'm turning everything around, man. I'm going to play all the games that I should be playing, and when I get done with them, I'm going to let all the people that sponsored those games pick another game. And I'm going to play those too. I've been slacking off for long enough. Ah, DZ. E of little faith. I mean, it's a fair assessment, but still. Historically, you are. Good for you. Lots of people are historically right. Okay, now's the tricky part. Do not get electrocuted repeatedly and eaten to death by fishes. Yep, okay. What did I just say, game? What did I say you shouldn't do? Spoiler alert, it had something to do with getting electrocuted and eaten by fishes. And... boom. Shit, really? Really? Of course, why not? Welcome back, Rich. I have gotten nominally farther. At best. Whoa, 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 whoa. I missed the wind-up on that one. Go, 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 go. Alright. Do not hit the spikes. Really? Those just kind of popped right out there, did they? Neat. Cool. Good job. I know there's a one-up around here somewhere. I just don't remember exactly where. There it is. Yay, I got the one-up before I died. It counts for something. Well, yeah, I guess I did technically get farther on my drink. But there's one thing you didn't know, Dead Zergling. My secret attack. I have a pint of malt liquor ready after this. Ha 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 ha. Actually, I'm kind of hoping to save that for tomorrow. Ah, fish. You got me. That was a good attempt, I'd say. All things considered. That wasn't. That was an awful attempt. Getting electrocuted is not good. I mean, most people would know that, right out of hand. Huh. You can kick. I've never, ever seen that be useful. Duckity-doo-dah. The trick is stopping it right at the edge of their range. Best way to go about it. Oh yeah, I'm sure people are making this game way harder by hacking ROMs. I would be delighted to see a ROM hack of this game. An unintended relic from level 2. That actually does seem like a pretty good explanation. An easy ROM hack of this game. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. You know what? It wouldn't even have to be an easy ROM hack. It would just have to be a fair ROM hack. I think the Japanese version had infinite continues. I think this is one of those games where America got the hard version for some reason. I know there's a robot. Don't try to tell me there's not a robot. Game. I've seen the robot. And knowing there was a robot did not help me at all. I was not levitating. When you're levitating over the ground in water, that's not called levitating, that's called swimming. There's a difference. Completely different thing, and I'm amazed that I didn't get exploded there. Shit. I pulled back at the last second and it didn't help. Angry eels. The angriest of eels. Hey, I haven't finished this set of continues yet, mister. See, that's what I meant to do, right there. Don't jump up on me, Mr. Fish. I have none of your shenanigans. Something just died in the background. Shit! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I knew better. But I didn't do better. Knew better and do better are two different beasts, and you can quote me on that. Let's just take half of our health off right from the get-go. That'll make it more likely that we'll be careful. Splash. Fuck-a-doodle-doo. We can do this. There's still a chance. A theoretical chance to do the Lance Vance dance. Zero will get that joke. And anyone who's a huge fan of the GTA games, go fast driver, go fast driver. See, I'm not falling for it. I'm not speeding through this. I'm taking my time and trying not to fuck up. Which is exactly what you need. My only regret is that I haven't had anything to eat all day. I was gonna get some food. Then I wound up having to do a run. I'm so hungry. But I'm also very fat, so I'm not going to be hurt in the long run by this. Oh, good. Dead Zergling likes my expert results. Good. In that case, I have no doubt that I'll make it. Awesome. That was not an example of my results. Your results may vary, okay? That goes without saying. I seem to have come to a kerfluffle. And now I'm hovering again. Great. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you? Wah! That's... Really? I definitely was holding the correct direction. This game. Very obnoxious at times. I see something about triggering, and yeah, okay. As long as you're hovering, you should see if you can trigger the exit on the lower right by hovering to the top right corner off the map. Yes, I will try that once I've exhausted all of my continues and everything seems hopeless. Kinda like now. Kinda like right the hell now. God bless a fuzzy brown moo cow. I mean, I might as well try it at this point. Let's see if I can manage it. If I can get to the lowest corner of the level, then maybe I can manage it. It's a long shot, but it just might work. That didn't work. Allows to trigger the checkpoints. What if, though, I went out of bounds and managed to trigger a checkpoint? Don't get electrocuted. I mean, this is kind of working. I think I understand how this nonsense works. Not that it's the best way to do things. I'm going to try this a little more. Oh, just ducking and rapidly going back and forth with the left and right, like, yeah, like that. It's kind of hard to do on camera, but wait, I'll try to do it upside down so that you can see it. Like that. It's really super weird. Oh, hey, now I'm just running all over the place. This is really a difference of sprites and backgrounds. So, the backgrounds stop me. The sprites are based on where I'm standing currently. So, I can go through here, but as soon as I jump down there, the background gets me. I feel like I'm close to figuring out how to use this to my advantage, though. But then I've thought that before, and it has not been the case. I'm sure it can be done. I'm absolutely positive. What if I kill this dude? It won't matter because the background will stop me from getting over, but the sprites will kill me. Okay. I see the flaw in this plan. Alas. I would love for this plan to work out just the best. I don't see a real way to accomplish it. I mean, this is my last life on my last continue. Might as well shoot the gap. Go for broke. Go. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, I've lost my ability of flight. No. No. I have nothing left. It took everything from me, including my ability to phase out of reality. Oh hey, you're a Battletoad, right? You're in this ridiculously hard world where everything's trying to kill you and you'll never possibly win unless you devote every waking moment to making a flawless run. Well, that's cool. Hey, you know how you kind of thought that you were gonna make a workaround? Well, fuck you. It doesn't work anymore. Really? Really? The water. The water is what screwed me on this one. Cool. Thanks, game. You're the tits. There's really nothing I can do here. I mean, I'm slowly raising the water level. Let me guess, I'm gonna die when I hit that. Am I not? Huzzah! We've come a long way, have we not? Alright, DZ. I'm gonna call this very shortly. I don't think it's gonna take much longer for me to just, you know, completely give up on this. All things considered. I'm sure this shan't end well. But it's at least neat exploring, right? Hello. I don't know how we get over here, but we're here. Oh, mysterious spikes. Okay, well that was fun. Fun. Alrighty then, thank you all for watching. And remember, this episode brought to you by Dead Zergling, who insisted that I play tonight. Until next time, this is your old pal Rosser. Take a drink.